A motorcyclist travels from A to B at 40 kilometers per hour and from B to A at 60 kilometers per hour. If the distance between A and B is X kilometers, determine the average speed from A to B and back. Right. First things first, we need to just remember basic concept here that speed equals distance over time. And this means if this motorcyclist travels from A to B at 40 kilometers per hour, it would mean 40 equals exactly X over time 1. But we also have 60 kilometers per hour from B to A, which means you have 60 here equals the same distance over time 2. Right, with that said, we proceed as follows. 40 equals X over time 1. And 60 is X over time 2. This implies that time 1 is X over 40. And time 2 is X over 60. And that means that we have exactly the 2 times. But then the average speed from A to B and back is going to be, actually, if you look at it, here is point A and that is B. The distance is X. And somebody travels in the reverse direction and the distance is also X. Right, so in the end, obviously, here it's time 1 in that direction. And in the opposite direction, it is time 2. Right, meaning that the average speed from A to B and back will be the total distance, which is X plus X, which is exactly twice X, divided by time 1 plus time 2. And this means twice X can be divided by, what is time 1? It is X out of 40 plus X out of 60. Okay, so which means S is twice X divided by X on 40 plus X on 60. All right. And then you multiply this by 120, that by 120. Right, 2 times 120 is exactly 240X. You divide by 120 divided by 40 is 3X plus 2X. And this is 240X divided by 5X. Okay, that's what we have. That is exactly what we have. And if you simplify these, it simplifies exactly to 48. And it is exactly 48 because the X cancels. So you have 48 kilometers per hour. Hence, the average. Right, according to the question, because we have to find the average speed from A to B and back. So hence, the average. The average speed from A to B and back is 48 kilometers per hour. And that is exactly the answer to the question. Right, thanks everybody for your time and goodbye to you.